Hello and welcome to another episode of Lord Splodge Shorts. In this screencast we're going to take a look at AppZapper from AppZapper.com. AppZapper is a uninstaller for OS X. They tagline it as the uninstaller Apple forgot. Now if you've used OS X for a while, you may be familiar with the fact that a lot of OS X applications don't have an installer or an uninstaller. You simply tend to copy the file from a disk image into your application folder, and if you don't want to use it anymore, you copy the application from the applications folder into your trash. Some applications do have an installer, but tend not to have an uninstaller. Although OS X does a reasonable job of handling applications deleted via the trash, it can leave bits of applications floating around, such as extra libraries or support files that can, over time, lead to your machine slowing down. Recently, AppZapper has been updated to AppZapper 2.0.1, and this has got some extra features, such as the Hitlist and My Apps, but I'll show you those later. Let's first start by launching AppZapper and showing you how it will uninstall an application. When you launch AppZapper, you're presented with a simple single window that has the name of the app and says drag apps here. So let's open applications folder. So I want to delete Echophon, that's a Twitter application, so I simply left click to select it, hold left click down, drag it onto there, and just move that out of the way. As you can see, AppZapper has found the application of 5 meg, application support, a preference pane, and a cache. To uninstall this, you simply click zap, and that's it. It's done. It's that simple. This works with any application, so we can put Google Chrome on there. As you can see, Google Chrome only has the application itself and a preference pane. If you click cancel, that stops it. Now there's a few preferences, we'll look at those. You got the usual check for updates automatically. Well, it did it when I launched it earlier, so we're on the latest version. You got the zap sound effect, and this one here is quite important. This is keep Apple applications safe. In essence, it hides the Apple applications in the Hitlist window. I'll show you that shortly, and gives you a warning if you attempt to zap one. So let's try that now. Here's iPhoto. Let's go. iPhoto is an Apple application. Cannot be zapped. To zap iPhoto, you need to disable it. So if we turn that off, try again, and now it'll let me zap it. I don't want to delete iPhoto, so I'm going to keep my Apple apps protected. Now in the old version of AppZapper, that was essentially it. It doesn't do much, but what it does well. Now the new version has added a couple of extra features. The first is the hit list. So you click, I'll do that again, you click this little slider next to the down arrow there, and this gives you a window where you can look at everything, just applications, just widgets, preference panes, or plugins. So we're going to look at applications, and it'll show you applications over 0 meg not used in the last day sorted by name. Well, let's see, I want to look at big applications, so we'll go for 100 meg or 90 meg I haven't used in the last month, and we'll sort them by size. As you can see, EVE Online at 5 gig is the largest, followed by Acrobat. You can then click on them, and this will show you what's in there without zapping it. So it's got the application, a preference pane, and a cache file. You can zap it from here. So here are all the applications over 29 meg not used in the last year. And then again I can select, it will show me what's part of it, and then let me zap it. This works for widgets, which are what you bring up with the key on your keyboard. Preference panes are the extra ones that you install in addition to your normal ones. So if we look in system preferences, and we've got the ones that we've installed: Carbonite, Growl, MacFus and so on. They will correspond in here. We can then select one and then choose to zap it if we want. This one here, it's got 4 additional files. Now if we just deleted this, this would be the only part deleted. The rest of it would be left around on the system. The last new feature of AppZapper is My Apps. They bring a pane up here. I've added 2 earlier, but in essence you again go into Applications and you can drag a file onto there, and that puts a little card on there, and you click that and it gives you purchase date, where it's from, who it's licensed to, and you can either drop a file on there or you can enter the serial number. And then that's a simple way of keeping access to your applications that you've got serial numbers for. It's a neat feature, but it's not as good as some of the dedicated serial number tracking programs, but you can sort it by name, date and website. Very simple. And that's AppZapper from AppZapper.com for OS 10. A very good uninstaller. If you're obsessive or want to keep your system neat, then it's a good purchase. Thank you for watching this screencast. Goodbye.